Hi Cancer, welcome to your closer look reading for March. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this may resonate as yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign. Alright, closer look for Cancerian. What do we got here? Look for Cancer. Alright. Closer look for Cancer. March, what is going on? Page of Pentacles. Right. The Hermit, that could be Virgo. Four of Wands. The Lovers. Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Virgo. That's a great picture. Ten of Cups. The Swirling. I love that. Well, geez, Lovers, Ten of Cups. Well, okay. Seven of Swords. Don't panic. Eight of Wands. All right. Let's get the little guys here. Okay, getting some water because my throat's getting weird. Hold on a minute. You've been making moves. You've been doing the work. You've been doing stuff, and it's going to pay off. You've been very careful and strategic. I like it. Okay, so, all right. Let's see. What's this Hermit about? So this is self-focused. Okay. This Hermit about? Well, I think somebody's missing you. Yep, there you are. This is self-focused. Could be dealing with a Virgo, but for the Cancers I'm reading for, it feels like this is you still kind of being very largely unto yourself, and you're beginning to start to kind of reach out and branch out, but the beginning stages of that, because you're kind of done, or you're not done, but you might have processed something just about fully. You might be at the end of it, the processing, the soul searching, the going inward. It could just be, maybe not the end of it because there's no timetable, right? It could just be that you're like, I do just want to sit here for a while. I understand it, but it doesn't mean I'm in any hurry to get back out there. Like, what's the rush? What is getting back out there mean? Like, all of a sudden you're like, who's got the agenda? Like, why do I have to get up? So it's just, yeah, okay. What's this Four of Wands? This Four of Wands. Nine of Cups. This Lover's card. This Lover's card. Whew. Oh, I don't know if I like that though. Well, okay, alright. Okay, alright. We got the Nine of Cups, we got the Lovers, we got the Two of Cups. Hello, Four of Wands. Who's getting married? Are you getting married? Like, what goes from this to the, okay. Hold on. This is Ten of Cups. Gracious. This Ten of Cups. The Hanged Man. Pisces. What's this? Seven of Swords. Aha! Eight of Cups. There it is. Okay. So I think this is two separate things. I think this is you over here and your person's over there. I don't think you, two scenarios. This could be the relationship to end all relationships for you. This could be very transformational, but I mean, it could be that you found someone that you want to cocoon with. It's new, but you found someone that you want to connect with. But what I think is, I think this is this is you having thoroughly examined a connection you had that was really important. And for the Cancers I'm reading for, I think you're pretty content with where you're at. I think you might hear about, well, hold on. What's this Eight of Wands? This Eight of Wands. What is it? Do you have somebody that's been waiting for you? Here's what it feels like. It feels like you're doing you. You got somebody chomping at the bit, wanting to be with you. You're hearing about your past situation. Either they found somebody or they're moving on. You've got someone waiting on you. You're happy and content to sit where you are and do your thing. This is about you turning away from the past, letting it go, and looking to who's standing in front of you. I don't know who that is because they're not really featured here. What's featured here, what's showing here, the reason why you're at where you're at is because you're finally ready to start moving forward with someone else. Not heavy, not like commitment and this and that, but you have finally, it's like you're willing to start to open back up. There's a new interest here. The focus is largely on yourself and making sure you're okay. And I'm good. I'm right. I'm doing the. But this is. See, there's my throat getting weird. This is you still kind of processing something from the past. Finally starting to let that go. It's not like you're still dealing with this person or that you're talking. You're able to finally let that go, and you've got somebody new that's been kind of waiting for you to be open to talking to them, to doing stuff with them, but you had to process this fully. For the Cancers I'm reading for, you don't let go of something, it lets go of you. And it looks like it's finally starting to shake loose. It feels like your past person has moved on and they've really found something special. Or your past person is wanting you to know that they haven't moved on and you were the something special. But I don't see a connection there. That's what the bummer is. You're over here and either your person's found somebody else or they're looking at you. And I can't tell which. They're looking at you. And wanting you to know that they still feel for you. And either way, and the reason why I don't think that I feel like you're letting go of that and you're moving towards the present, the person in the present. There's somebody waiting for you. There's somebody that's like wanting to talk to you, that's kind of been getting to know you a little bit and is trying to kind of gauge where you're at, like what your openness is, if you're, and it's not that they want anything hot and heavy right now. They see that you're kind of reserved or kind of pulled back and focused on yourself. But I think they sense that you're more open to what's in front of you right now than you are you're not as preoccupied as you were before something's a little more open about you. So, and it's because you've been thinking, and it's led to you being able to put things in its place and to walk away and to understand where. Look at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good gracious. It's because you've been able to, because you've given so much time thinking about this. And because of the choices you made, because of this awareness and this learning and this and that. So I think this is, it could be that in light of hearing that your past really super significant relationship, because remember, this is a closer look why you're at where you're at now, you're able to fully let go of that situation because maybe you hear about them being committed to somebody new. They found their somebody and they're really happy and they're getting married. Maybe it's that. Maybe that allows you to fully break free and walk away and be open to what's right in front of you. Maybe that's what it is. So for some of you, oh, we got 2 pages here too. Oh, babies. And we got the Queen of Cups. This could be, it feels like you're letting go of the past though, because we've got this right here. You letting go and being strategic about your moves and walking away. And so it feels like this is 2 separate events. That you've got your person that's moved on, and you're able to finally let that go because they're, and you're, and there, for the Cancers that I'm reading for, there's some sadness here about that. There is sadness. I don't feel like this is someone coming back in going, you're it, it's you. The person that you're sad about, I think it's more that there's this sadness when you find out, like, oh man, like, geez, I guess it's for real. They are moving on finally. They found somebody else and they're going to get married and they're going to do this, that, and the other. And that's able, that you're letting that go. But there's also transformation here and allowing the new to come in. So it could be that for others of you, it could be someone coming in going, I've been waiting. Are you almost done? Can we get to getting? And it could be that person that you felt so strongly about in the beginning. There, a while ago. It's come full circle and here they come again, and you're going to be making much different choices this time. I feel like this is more about you coming full circle with the reality of a situation with somebody that used to be very important to you, maybe finding out that they have moved on and found somebody, and in turn that's allowing you to move on, and you are now kind of looking at somebody standing right in front of you, or at least open to, because there's somebody there, you might not even know who it is yet, but there's somebody there that is kind of been waiting for an opportunity. I don't know that you know who it is because it feels like just this blank wall. Like you don't, some of you might know, but I don't feel like you know who it is. I think that this is about you being set free. You're not attached to this person anyway, except for maybe energetically. This is not, this reading is about taking a look at what had a hold on you but doesn't anymore and why. And it's supposed to be romantic, so we're looking at a past relationship or a current relationship, issues that maybe you two have worked out together, or if you're in a separation and done, why they're still lingering energetically and what the difference is now, why you're able to move on. And it's because you have given this a lot of thought. Perhaps again you've heard about them moving on, so you're just like, okay, I can let it go now. But whatever it is, you're where you're at because you have been very careful about your choices since that ended. Some of you might have had to been very strategic about your ending. You might have had to have been very careful, and just flat out fled and escaped because you needed healing, because it was so emotionally draining and just toxic and blah, blah. So this right here, this is like an awesome, we've got like a committed connection, unified love. But then doesn't it always start that way with the ones that are really, and I'm bird walking here, but give me a minute. This right here is absolute jubilee and revelry in a love connection. It is possible that at one time you had this with that person, but then here we have you needing to leave in the dead of night. Both of these are making their exit in the middle of the night. Why? It could very well be that your person has found somebody and they're going through the same thing and doing the same thing, and you hear about it and you're sad because that used to be you, but you're glad for where you are. It took a lot to be where you are now. You are in a safe place, you're secure. You might sit and stay a while because you got this newfound awareness and security. Things are happening, things are opening up. You're different now. You have awareness washing over you. You've made connections and putting the pieces together. You're transitioning and letting this go. You don't want this high and this intensity anymore. You want stability and somebody that's real and that you can count on and you can trust. There's a reason why you had to be strategic and stealthy and really plumb the depths to understand fully that this had quite the impact on you. So it could be that you're hearing about your person and that's allowing you to finally let go of maybe this reconciliation or what could have, should have, would have been, like remembering those times when you were so happy when it was like this, and maybe you hear about them with somebody else and you're like, and it kind of breaks your heart for a little bit. But it was like that with you too, and then look what happened. Here you are leaving in the dead of night. So there's that. Could also be as simple as you being in a really good place, and then here they come, and you're just like, you know what? No, I still don't want it. I still don't want it. I don't think this is you letting go of the frustration and sadness and anger that made you leave. I think this is you going, here they come again, and you're like, if you'd have said this a year ago, I'd have been all over it. I wouldn't have been able to help myself. But now here you're coming, I don't want it anymore. I'm good. This is me, I'm good. So, I can't shake this. This is, there's a, what, you got the knife? I mean, good Lord, who's coming at you on a rocky cliff and if this wasn't here, I'd be like, okay. But this is two separate things. You're over here reviewing, very comfortable and content and safe and liking your options and where you're at. And this is what it took for you to get there, but I think this is about your person finding someone else. I don't think this is about, but then that frees you up to look at what's right in front of you. And, oh, look at that. Nine of Cups. So, it sets you free. If you are obviously preaching the choir, you're already there probably. This is taking a look at why you're there. Why are you there? Well, because you've done the work, you've done the thinking. You're not going back. It's lingering. You're processing it. It's affecting your choices as it should. You should have learned from it. Good. Don't want to repeat that. And it frees you up to start moving towards what's right in front of you. Happy days await. That's good. What else for Cancerian? This, when I saw this, I was like, what in the, is this too good to be true? Is this you letting go of the past? All right, we'll try again. Is that what this is? No, I don't think so. I mean, it could be. I don't think so, though. It doesn't feel right. Not with this here. This doesn't feel like it's, this feels like it's your person with someone else, not your person with you. Because this is very like new and fresh and exciting and oh my gosh, we're soulmates and this and that, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you were there too at one time and then you were here. Why? Because this is great in the beginning, but whoever this is doesn't have the sustainability for, it's not, I was gonna say, where is it? Doesn't have that Pentacles kind of energy. This is that romance and celebration and all of that, but it's not sustainable. There's no Pentacles here to ground it. And here you are looking at that going, been there. Yeah, okay. Been there, walking away. That was for Cancerian. I'm not trying to crap on the other person's happiness. I mean, everybody did, but whatever happened has made you look at it with a bit of sadness, but be like, yeah, no, I'm comfortable, I'm good. No, don't come near me. I'm good. So, yeah. Glad you're where you're at and you're moving through this, and it's setting you free. What else for Cancer? Anything? Oh. I don't know if you can see it. It says release. That's what this is right here. Perhaps it's letting go of the hope or the possibility that this could have been a return with this person. Let's be honest, probably not. But this is also, I think it's more about releasing the dynamic. That if this is the person coming back, or if you do see your person happy like that, like they once were with you with someone else, this is you realizing, I don't want that anymore. You're letting go of that. Not that it's an illusion, but what you thought you wanted, you realize, I don't want that with this person anymore. I don't want that. And this isn't somebody that you just had a crush on and then it didn't. This was somebody pretty darn important and pivotal in your life. So this is like a heavy duty relationship. This wasn't somebody that, you had a crush on your neighbor or somebody at school or something, or no. You've been through it with this person enough to where you're like, I'm comfortable looking on and going, oh yeah, I remember that time, and okay. It's allowing you to let it go. What you thought you wanted, you no longer want. And then you're like catapulted into this new situation. You may or may not want to progress with it. We got pages here. You might be like, well, I want to take it slow. Baby steps. Baby steps. You might not want to, but it's there. And something just fell on the floor. Hold on a minute. Chair's squeaky. Okay. Oh, there. So that's what there was that sadness then. That was that. I mean, that just fell off the deck, so I'm just gonna put it there. There was that heartbreak or that sadness or sorrow, separation. Okay. did that one. I didn't do this one. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes, okay. What else for Cancerian? The Chariot. There you are again. There you are, there you are. So, this Eight of Wands energy and then this Chariot energy, forward movement, like post haste, like being catapulted. Once this gets shook loose, the image of this thinking that, oh, woulda, shoulda, coulda, and then you're like, no, actually I've let go of that. I'm good. I'm good. Catapulted, like you are in the driver's seat moving forward. Everything else for the Cancers, I mean, for everything else about where you're at, you're quite pleased with. You've given this a lot of careful attention and time, and it's paid off because you're in a prime position to move forward. Like everything about your life is stable and protected and good, and you're in a position of power and of discernment. Like you're not making any hasty decisions. You're good. So what better energy to show up than the Chariot, and we got the Eight of Wands, and I mean, if you want, it's there. If you want it, it's there. You are in the driver's seat. You get to make the decisions here. And you've got someone that's been waiting for you to kind of be available. So don't be surprised if you're approached. Some of you are like, who, what, huh? Just saying. Don't be surprised. Okay, did that one fell. Okay, this one. All right. Oh, the dice. Yeah, there's a sense of, release. There's just a sense of release here, letting go, realizing you didn't want that after all, that you didn't want what you thought you wanted anymore. And the thing is, it's for those kinds of exes, like the ones that were really transformational and then ended, like you just devolved and it was like, oh, you never really want them back. What you want is who you were when you first met them. What you want, what once was. So it's like a part of yourself that you gave away that you're trying to get back, not so much that toxic relationship or that not so great, you know? Right. What else? Aha! Hermit reversed. King of Swords reversed. Yeah, that's King of Swords. So this is Virgo, this is Gemini. So it doesn't have to be, it could be. This is, you're done with the introspection. You're not wanting to have to lay low anymore. You're wanting to kind of wake up and get back out there. No more not seeing things for what they are. You see things with clarity now. You're ready to let go, release, cut things off, not hanging on anymore. And you don't want to be, I hate to say lied to because you're not in communication with this, but you don't want to be deceived. You don't want to be, and part of that is you doing it to yourself, like making do with what you have, making something sound okay when it's not, doing that whole thing to yourself where you just try to survive a situation. You're not doing that anymore. You see things clearly. You've given this enough time. You're ready to get back out there. For some of you, it might be or might not be online, but you're all about having things be very clear and upfront and not there being no illusion, there being no I want to say unclarity, and that's not a word. no illusions, I guess. Things not being truthful. And this is not getting out there to become attached again. This is out there to have some fun and to do the stuff, a sense of adventure and whimsy and romance and remembering what it feels like to be joyful and happy and engaged for a period of time. And then you get to go back home to or you get to be where you want to be. Not trapped, obligated, or sequestered. You get to go where you want to go. It's your choice. Okay, all right, my God, 25 minutes. Shutting up. Okay, Cancer. Oh, deep dive. I hope this was helpful. I'm glad for where you're at. It feels solid and assured, and the blinders are off. You're seeing things for what they are, and you don't want it anymore, which I'm glad for. Not that it's bad. You just, it was a serious like a point of reflection. It was something that you were thinking about quite a bit, like what and why, and really wanting to understand it so that you didn't end up here again. And then either this person's coming back around to offer the same situation and you're like, nope, I'm good, or you hear about them with somebody else and it's all this flurry and revelry and celebration because we got wedding season coming up, let's be honest, and you're like, yeah, I guess that's me fully letting go of this. I guess I've let go of this. I thought I would have wanted that, but I didn't. And then catapulted into some adventure here, new and exciting choices. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I thank you for stopping by again. I know I probably said this. You take care. You keep your head up. Much love and support to you this month of March. And honestly, this doesn't feel like just March. Like, this feels like through August. Like March through August. This is a progression here. This is a slow progression, but a progression nonetheless. Okay. All right. You take care.